talk to you about the never-ending question of, are today's youth more self-centered? I chose this topic because I think it'd be really interesting because I work in retail and I always see kids on their phone taking pictures of everything they do. And it's kind of annoying. So I thought I'd dig into some statistics and do a little bit of research to see if today's children are truly more narcissistic. The way that my topic relates to the textbook is in Chapter 9, the Social Psychology chapter, and it's really how we influence each other's thinking. Basically, why do we want to be a part of the group? And prior to the digital age, it was the social norm just to sit down and have a face-to-face conversation, not a screen-to-screen conversation, or during family events, isolating yourself on the couch with your phone. One thing that really shows this past summer that people are more narcissistic was the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. The whole purpose of the challenge was to show your character and actually donate money. But everybody, or a lot of people, just decided, oh, I'm going to be a part of the group and follow the group and just post a picture or a video of me dumping ice water on my head, rather than actually showing your character and donating the money. And some statistics that do show that people are becoming more narcissistic are 9.4% of Americans in their 20s have experienced narcissistic personality disorder, as opposed to 3.2% of Americans over the age of 65 that have experienced narcissistic personality disorder. This could very well be because back in their youthful ages, they did not have access to the technology that we do have today, so they were actually kind of forced to have face-to-face conversations rather than behind-the-screen conversations. And psychologist Lynn Malcolm states that in Western cultures, overcompensating and self-worth is more important than anything else. She also goes along and calls our generation the Generation Me, or the I generation. This is because social media such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat all cause us to always be connected at the hip to our phone. And she also says that violent influences such as violent video games, violent TV shows, even some violent games that we like to play, have decreased our empathy towards other people. And also with the screens always, our face always in our screens, we cannot see other people's reactions. So 9 times out of 10, we just don't care. She also goes on and talks about the self-esteem movement of the 1980s, which she calls us a pandemic of narcissistic rats. Or I like to call the special snowflake movement because it's all about me, 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 and nobody else. Terzinski and his co-authors said that social media is just an outlet where you can just post things that you think are funny or interesting and that you'd like other people to read, and says that it's not a growing pandemic and he thinks it's just somewhere to post funny things. Breeze, on the other hand, is kind of stuck in the middle. He says it could go either way, and it all depends on who you talk to. One of the people he talked to, her name was Carrie.